off the field too. His leadership shows in everything he does. Also at the league level, where I tend to rely on a great deal to get a perspective from a team standpoint. But there's no one better coaching in football right now than Coach Reid. So, Coach Reid, come on up.
All right, it's an honor to stand before you. I bring the team with me. We appreciate all the support from Las Vegas. This is a new experience for them, and the hospitality was absolutely phenomenal. The Raider organization for allowing us to practice in their facility and being one of our rivals, but they did that with class. Their equipment guys and field crew were just absolutely first class. And then for our organization and all the great work that they did at the beginning to set everything up for us was unbelievable. The hotel that we stayed at, the people there were great. So all in all, a good trip. All of those things were positive, whether we won or lost, and then excuse me, but we were able to pull one out. That game could have gone either way. I think we all know that. Kyle and the 49ers, John, all those guys are class act, and they've done a heck of a job there. So we felt like it was the two best teams of football playing each other, strong in our own rights in certain spots, and it was a good clash and presented the world really a heck of a football game, and they got an extra quarter of it, which is even a more beautiful thing. So with that, if you have questions.
Hey, good morning, Andy. Congratulations.
Thank
a couple of things for you. First off, I think I understood you to say after the game last night you're coming back for another season. Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
To hang with you.
We are. Good reason then.
That's it.
Why not ride off into the sunset at this point for you?
You know, Adam, I honestly haven't even thought about it, but I get asked it. I mean, I'm still kind of in awe of the game and what went on there. So I really haven't thought why or what or anything else, but people keep asking me. And I keep saying, why did Belichick and Pete retire? You know, those guys, they ask those old guys a question, but I'm the old guy now. So I guess I'm going to be asked that. But I really haven't gone there. I haven't really thought about it.
And what is your team's place in history at this point mean to you?
Yeah, well, listen, it's history. How you write it will be how you write it, and whether it's a dynasty, we don't determine if it's a dynasty. You guys do. So, but I would tell you that it's as fine a group as I've been around, and I've been very fortunate to have been around some great organizations and good teams. And this group here and organization are tremendous, and if somebody said dynasty and tagged it onto it, I'd be very proud of that.
Andy, first time for the new overtime rules in a postseason game. Can you share with us what you would have done if you had won the toss?
Yeah, so that can go either way. So we would have kicked the ball off. The officials actually are on top of it right away. They're on it. There were still a couple seconds on the clock, and we have the extra officials on the sideline, and they were asking me what we would do, and I said we would kick off. Made sure Patrick was on board with it. He was the one who had to go out and do that with the officials. So, and then Dave Tobe making sure that he was there. But that we had already gone through all of that. The advantage of having Mike Frazier is he, like I'm sure their guy does all these studies, and we had it all mapped out. We were able to cover it with with the guys, and so everybody knew. Now, when it happened, with that amount of time on the clock, I think we were all like, whoa, So I know what McCole said there. We just had this hard-fought fight, and all of a sudden, it's a walk-off. It's a weird feeling that way.
Andy,
Yes,
good morning. For the third consecutive Chiefs Super Bowl, you guys overcame a 10-point deficit. How does that compound and help build the belief?
Yeah, Sam. It's like that last climb to the observatory, Sam. The last 100 yards, man. The guys never doubt. They see it, they know what they have to do, and they never doubt themselves. It helps that this guy over here is on our team, and he set such a positive attitude for everybody. And between Patrick, Kelsey, Chris Jones, I could name a bunch of them. There's never any finger pointing. There's never any doubt. And we went at halftime down by 7, and the guys go, "We're right there," and we just need to take care of business. We shot ourselves in the foot a little bit in the first half offensively, but the defense kept us going. That's kind of how the season was. It was a little bit of a microcosm of the season and how it's gone. But the guys they hung together, and special teams had a couple nice plays, big plays, and then the offense got moving, and the defense kept pounding them. It worked out okay.
All right, we're going to go 3 more. We'll start right here.
Andy, Jason Leisure with the Chicago Sun-Times. You mentioned Patrick Mahomes, the advantage of having him. How much margin does he give you in the sense that you don't need everything to be perfect for you guys to have a chance?
Yeah, well, I tell everybody it's all perfect, exactly how we called it. He makes it look easy. I would tell you that. And this is a fluid game with the best athletes in this sport in the world, and you narrowed it down to the top 2 teams in the world. And he's out there playing like he's playing in the backyard, like it's nothing. And the 4th down play was a naked throw, and he said, I want that play, and if it's not there for the throw, I'm running it. And so from a head coaching standpoint, a guy that works with offensive guys, all you can ask for. Yeah.
Back there.
Yeah, Andy, I'm going to follow up on Blair's question. Could you, I guess, share a little bit of the analysis that led you to the choice of the fact that you were kicked off, and now that you've seen the overtime play out, the new rules that change your thinking at all, and if it comes up again?
No. So there are a couple things in there that we do. I mentioned Mike Frazier, our analytics chief there. He does all the work on it, and so like I said, it can go either way. But the one thing it does, it gives you an opportunity to see what you've got to do. And they came down and scored 3 points. You've either got to score 3 or you got to get a touchdown. The one thing that people didn't realize is that clock keeps going. So we were down low there, but you're fixing to start a new quarter. So the game wasn't over in a tie. That wasn't happening, not in the playoffs. And so we would keep playing, and it's a unique rule that doesn't get used very often. But I think it was great for the National Football League. It was great for the viewers of the National Football League. They got an extra quarter of football, and people love this thing. It's a great sport, and people love watching. So, especially with the competition level so high.
Last question right here.
Congratulations, Andy.
Thank you.
You've done something that a number of teams have done before, winning 2 in a row. The Packers did it early on, the Patriots most recently. You're being called a dynasty. What does it mean to you to maybe try to do something no team has ever done and win 3 in a row? Yeah,
that'd be something. I don't know. Yeah, I just asked that to this guy right here, Ted. I said, has anybody won it 3 times? And he goes, no. I said, all right. We'll see. I mean, we've got great competition in the AFC West. We just had some coaching hirings, and these guys are good football coaches with good quarterbacks, good teams, and so it's not going to just be easy. That's not how this thing rolls. We'll have changeover on our team, which every team has, so you don't know what's there. There's a whole lot of unexpected, and you got to keep battling through it, have a good off season, and then good training camp, and then that ball's shaped kind of funny, so it's got to bounce for you in the right direction. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I don't think a lot about that, but that would, I think that would be pretty neat, neat thing to do. But you don't really go there when you're in this thing. You go back to your dark room and the film and the draft coming up and the combine, all those things. That's kind of where you go. And you're not talking three-peat. You're, some guys do, but it'd be great.
All right, thank you.